how to improve your Performance Max campaign using these 3 audience signal suggestions. If your Performance Max campaign isn't delivering the results you're hoping for, it might be because it's not reaching the right shoppers. So how can you boost its performance? The key is to help Google find more of the ideal customers to show your ads to. And the best way to do this? By adding more audience signals. In this video, I'll share 3 powerful tips on audience signals you can use to give Google better clues for locating the perfect audience for your store. These signals will help refine your targeting, ensuring your ads reach those most likely to engage with your business. Ready to supercharge your PMax campaign? Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Clarice Lin, the ROI Doctor. I help Shopify store owners like you double their revenue with profitable Google Ads. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Want to check if your Google Ads are sending the right shoppers to your store? I have a free resource for you. The Google Ads Pulse Check, a 9-point diagnostics checklist that helps you diagnose if your ads are attracting the most likely buyers. If they're not, it's time to review your campaign and or your landing pages to make the improvements needed to drive more sales for your store. Head over to claricelin.com to download it. There is also a direct link in the description below and pinned in the comments. Without further ado, let's dive into our topic for today. What is audience signals? Signals are optional clues you provide to Google about who your potential customers could be. You can set this up during your initial Performance Max setup, but you can also edit signals after your campaign goes live. I will put a screenshot right here to show you. You can edit signals by going to the Assets Group report and clicking on the pencil button on the Assets Group. Although adding audience signals isn't mandatory, it can help guide machine learning models to optimize your campaigns more effectively. This is particularly useful if your audience is unique and not easy to find. The pros and cons of adding signals. If you add too many signals, it might restrict Google from finding new types of customers you might not be aware of. For example, if you give Google all signals to turn left, it might not consider turning right, even though there could be potential customers in the opposite direction. Conversely, if your campaign isn't performing well, Google could be looking in the wrong place, and providing some clues at this point could be beneficial. There is no perfect formula for how many signals to add. You will need to test and review your campaign performance along the way. The first signal I recommend is search themes. Search themes are your secret weapon for identifying potential customer groups. Think of them as broad match keywords or topics that guide Google in the right direction. Now you might be wondering, wait, doesn't Performance Max already handle keywords? Well, not exactly. Unlike search campaigns, PMax doesn't allow direct keyword targeting. You're not allowed to put in different keywords for your targeting options. Instead, Google intelligently derives potential keywords from your ad assets and product pages. But here's where search themes fills the gap. They bridge the gap between what Google can figure out on its own and what you know about your ideal customers. By adding search themes, you're essentially giving Google extra clues about the intentions of your target audience, what they are typing into Google. This approach allows you to nudge your campaign in the right direction without losing the benefits of Google's smart automation. For example, let's say you have a pet store specializing in high-end pet accessories. You can add search themes like premium dog collars or luxury pet accessories to your campaign. These themes help indicate the price points of your products and identify shoppers who are more likely to pay a premium for high-quality items. By using these specific search themes, you're signaling to Google that your target audience isn't just looking for any pet accessories, they're interested in upscale premium products. This helps Google show your ads to people who are searching for items related to luxury pet items, increasing the likelihood of attracting customers who are willing to invest in top-tier pet accessories. In this section, you can add up to 25 search themes, so make full use of them to give Google more information needed to locate the people who are most likely to click on your ads and buy from you. Signal number 2, adding first-party data, your site visitors and purchases. Another powerful way to supercharge your PMax campaign is to leverage on your existing site traffic and customer base. Here's how it works. Firstly, you will need to have set up Google Analytics tracking tags on your website, allowing Google to identify two crucial groups. 1. Site visitors. These are people who have browsed your website but haven't made a purchase yet. They have shown interest but might need a little nudge to convert. 2. Previous purchasers. This gold mine of data represents people who have already bought from you. They know your brand and liked it enough to make a purchase. Once these tracking tags are in place, Google's algorithm can then work its magic. It analyzes the behavior and characteristics of these two groups to find similar audiences. Think of it as creating a lookalike audience, like in Meta ads, but with Google's advanced AI doing the heavy lifting. This data helps Google understand what your ideal customer looks like, allowing you to find more people with similar traits and behaviors. Essentially, you're telling Google, hey, go and find more people like these groups of people. By combining this with other signals like search themes, you are giving Google a comprehensive picture of your ideal audience, helping to improve the performance of your campaign. And of course, potentially increasing your return on ad spend. Although this is a powerful signal, but it might not be as effective for you if you're not already driving a significant volume of traffic to your site through other channels, and you don't have a significant volume of purchases. This means you have insufficient data to provide Google AI enough clues to find more people with similar traits and behaviors. To add this new signal, you can go to Asset Groups, click on the pencil button to edit signals. Further down the page, after Search Themes, under Audience Signals, Your Data, put your cursor on the box and a drop-down box shows up. Click on the tab Browse. Select all users of your site, indicated by GA4, and purchases of your site, GA4, and then click on Save. And that's it. Signal number 3 that you can add is the list of your competitor sites. Identify a list of competitor stores who offer similar products like yours, and you know people who buy from them could also likely buy from you. Ideally, they are more established than your store and you know they have loads of traffic and sales. And then you go ahead to tell Google to target people who are similar to those shoppers and customers who visited those stores. But take note, if those competitors you have identified are not established stores and don't have much traffic or sales, it's not going to be helpful for Google. To add this as a new signal, you have to first create a new audience group. Go to Tools in Google Ads. Under Shared Library, select Audience Manager. On Audience Manager, select Custom Segments. Click on the plus button. A new dialog box will pop up. Give the new audience a name, and then click on People who browse types of websites. You will see this pop up. People who browse websites similar to. Remove the other box, people with any of these interests or purchase intentions. Start adding the URLs of those competitors you have shortlisted. Once you're done, click Save. Your new audience group is now saved. Now you can go back to Asset Groups in the PMax campaign to edit your signals and include this audience group. After you click on the pencil button under First Party Data, click on Interests and Detailed Demographics. A drop-down box will appear. Now click on Browse. Select Custom Interests. That's when you'll find your new custom audience group of your competitors. And that's how you can add this new signal to your PMax to improve your campaign performance. If you want to learn of other ways to improve your PMax, check out my other video right here. How to utilize asset groups to improve ad performance. Video link in the top right-hand corner of the screen, and direct links can be found in the description and pinned comment. If you want to avoid the top 3 PMax mistakes, you can also check out my other video right here. Link can be found in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And if you're struggling with clicks but no sales for your PMax, this video might be able to help you. Link in the top right-hand corner of the screen. A quick summary and key takeaway for you from this video. Performance Max thrives on getting quality signals, but you should not overwhelm it. My recommended approach is to start with one signal, watch how it performs, then gradually add more. In this way, if one signal does not work so well, you can make adjustments along the way. Adding too many signals at one go can also create confusion for Google. At times, it could actually hinder optimization as well because you're giving Google conflicting clues. Google's AI is smart, but it needs clear guidance. Focus on finding the sweet spot between providing enough information for it to learn and giving it too much to process. Ultimately, your market knowledge is the compass. Carefully select your signals and steer your PMax towards success. If you're struggling with unpredictable PMax results, I can help. I've helped Shopify stores achieve over 500% return on ad spend with PMax campaigns. If you want to achieve similar results, get in touch to find out more. My contact details in the description and pinned comment. Alternatively, head to clarislyn.com. If you found this video useful in understanding audience signals and ideas for you to implement your own strategies to improve campaign performance, do remember to give me a like and let YouTube know. I would also appreciate your support. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions about audience signals in PMax. And do subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos on doubling store traffic and sales with profitable Google Ads. I'm Clarislyn, the ROI Doctor, signing off. Till the next video, stay profitable.